Welcome to the World Cup final. Brazil versus France. And Neymar and Richarlison, the blonde brothers of Brazil, lead the charge for the Golden Boot. They are tied with Cristiano Ronaldo. Olivier Giroud in hot pursuit. We are here in Lusail for the final time for the final. The city is bathed in a gold illumination as the sun sets on the most controversial World Cup. One more time. Can Brazil lift the gold trophy one more time, totaling 6 wins in the competition? Or will France be the first team to successfully defend the World Cup for the first time since, guess who? Brazil did so in 1962. The Parisian pals of Mbappe and Neymar will come head to head in your World Cup final. Brazil versus France 2022. Giroud nearly grabbing the honour of being the first goal scorer of the 2022 World Cup final at the age of 22. Olivier Giroud has just glanced it wide. French physicality is in the air. Giroud lets it run through to Griezmann, and Griezmann forces another save from Alisson. The reigning world champions could have been 3 goals up in 5 minutes. Brazil venture into the French area for the first time. Here's Vinicius. Sets himself up for the strike and it wails wide. Paquetá back to Casemiro. Neymar pinged into Richarlison from the outside of the boot, and it's a goal for Brazil. Quarter of an hour played here in Lusail. Brazil take the lead over the world champions, and Richarlison gets goal number 6 in the World Cup final. My God, what a pass from Neymar, splitting the French defence like a stale baguette. A star has been birthed in Richarlison at these World Cup finals. Unloaded by Giroud and is parried away by Alisson. The France dance will have to wait a little longer for Olivier Giroud. He pursues goal number 5. The corner is targeting Olivier Giroud. Access denied by Alisson at the near post. Worrying the chances that French legend has had in this World Cup final so far. Another corner to France. It's Germany who brings the French back level. It's not Giroud, it's not Kylian Mbappe, it's the holding midfielder Aurélien Tchouameni. Writes himself in World Cup stone. Rafinha, Neymar. One subtle flick onto Vinicius Jr. from Neymar Jr. And Brazil are back in front with 2 goals to the 1 of the French. 2 of the front 3 in the unmistakable yellow and blue of the Seneschal on the score sheet in a historic World Cup final rematch of 1998. It's far from the one-sided performance of Zinedine Zidane 24 years ago. He scored in this year's Champions League final. He repeats in the World Cup final. Vinicius Jr. Alisson on guard yet again to keep the French out. Giroud is bamboozled by the Liverpool keeper. Giroud. And Dembele gets there before Thiago Silva can. And Ousmane Dembele has brought France back to the reset mark. Good God, what a first half we have on our palms here in Lusail. 4 goals, 25 minutes played. What do we say of the signs to come in the World Cup final? Lusail down the flank to Rafinha, lets it run through the legs, and Hernandez is left in the dust. It's cleared away before Vinicius can get a touch, and it's Danilo who volleys it off the carcass of Tchouaméni. Richarlison back to Lusail. Paqueta on the volley. It catches a subtle flick off of Varane's back. And thankfully, Lloris is unperturbed by the wicked deflection. It's going to be a free kick. Rafinha sandwiched between Varane and Rabiot. Neymar places the ball on the turf. Neymar shoots, and it's over the line, as if there was any doubt. When there is a curvature in the roof of the goal net, the ball has almost certainly crossed the goal line. It's not 2010 anymore. Hugo Lloris is far from Manuel Neuer, and a stroke of chance. It is a goal beyond reasonable doubt. Here's what Hugo would have seen. One of Brazil's greatest players, Neymar, now with his hands back on that World Cup, as long as Brazil can sustain the lead. When Dembele sprung the trap on Danilo, and Alisson comes out. There's Fakar in the penalty area. Would you even bet your genitals on a 5-goal thriller in this first half? Brazil 3, France 2. Here's Neymar. Vinicius gets beyond Kuonde, and it's Rafinha. He's clutched by Lloris, as tight as a baby falling from a balcony. But it's going to be another valuable free kick to Brazil. Dembele throws it short to Pavard. Swirled into Giroud. Oh, it bounces just a few inches wide of the far post. Dembele hoping to reach Mbappe, but the pass is short. This helped on by Rabiot, and Kylian Mbappe has thrust France back into the game. We're all level once again. Just shy of the hour mark, Kylian Mbappe, who scored in the 2018 World Cup final just 4 years ago, repeats his charade against the Brazilians. This World Cup final story keeps on unfolding. We head into extra time for the first time since 2014, a World Cup that Brazil would sooner forget. 3-3 on the score sheet. Hernandez into Mbappe, slips it through to Kingsley Coman! And within 3 minutes of World Cup extra time is Kingsley Coman, just as he did in the isolated year of 2020 against the French Premier side of Paris Saint-Germain in Lisbon. Kingsley Coman finally does the deed for Les Bleus. Anthony up the line to Neymar. Oh, it's too high for Richarlison. Neymar aiming for Richarlison again. He's destined to help him into the Golden Boot category. Martinelli flicked down to Richarlison. What a save from Lloris. It was a low strike and thrust into the sky by the French captain. Guiñas to Neymar. Telles. Richarlison sticks his neck out on the line like a blonde giraffe. Anthony sustaining the wrath of Veretout very well. And he finally goes down. It's going to be a free kick to Brazil. Veretout got too carried away. Neymar swings it in. It's the captain, Thiago Silva. Brazil once again bring the game back to level pegging. Wow. This 38-year-old mother lover, the oldest man on the pitch, has scored what he hopes may be the last goal of the World Cup final. How much risk, how much more peril does either finalist want to take? Neymar. Oh, he gets beyond Tchouaméni and Coman. Anthony returns it back to the Brazilian living legend. And Lloris has it well in the belt. 1994 all over again. 4 goals from Brazil, 4 from France. They enter a penalty shootout in the first time in 28 years. Beach boy Neymar leads by example. He's making that lonely walk up to the penalty spot. Nobody wants to be number 1 in the World Cup Finals penalty shootout. Will Neymar has balls of blonde. Benchmark set. Brazil lead over world champions France. Kylian Mbappe to equalise. Lines it firmly beyond Alisson. The co-joint World Cup top goal scorer Richarlison. He also finds the net. Olivier Giroud, France's leading goal scorer, undoubtedly equalises for France. Alex Telles, the substitute. He also finds the net with no difficulty. These are World Cup finalist penalties being taken undoubtedly. Vertel also squares for France. All the pressure on Anthony. Saved by Lloris. Kingsley Coman to put France in an advantageous position. He does. And if Dani Alves misses, the World Cup remains in France. It comes back home to the land of the blue. 39-year-old Dani Alves will be subjected to a lifetime of regret and misery at the expense of Didier Deschamps' France, Kylian Mbappe's legacy, and a 3rd world title to France back to back for the first time since Brazil. The losers in question did so in 1962. In 2022, France have successfully retained the World Championship. Well, in our alternative universe, they've done the job. Can they do the same thing later against fellow South American opposition Argentina? But France are the World Cup champions of 2022. Deja vu for Hugo Lloris as he raises the tiny old solid gold trophy above the quiff one more time. Thank you as always, PES fans, for joining us on another remarkable festival of World Cup football. France retain the golden trophy, but they share the golden boot with Richarlison and Neymar of Brazil, who must also share it amongst themselves. Your player awards as voted: Messi with the golden ball, Alisson for the golden glove, and the best young player, Tchouameni. Once again, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you for joining us on another World Cup journey. The first real-time tournament we've done on this channel. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe.